Hi everyone, I'm JD from Willow Band Journals, and I am super excited to share with you my working collection of Edith Holden journals. So, I have shared on my channel flip throughs of all the Edith Holden books that I have: Country Diary, Nature Notes, the biography of Edith Holden. There's the garden type of books of hers, the craft books of hers as well. And from all of that book collection that I've been hoarding and collecting over the years, I knew that this year was the year that I'm using the things, I'm using the treasures, and I am making a whole bunch of Edith Holden journals with that book collection. And yeah, I've been sharing the process of some of them from start to finish over on my Patreon. For example, we made this one from start to finish, and we're making this one here, a book cover one from start to finish as well. There's one that this is an envelope one. We did a paper bag one to start us off, but that one has already sold, so I can't share that with you here, but I have done flip throughs of the ones that have already sold. So my idea was to share these when they're all completed, but they're selling too quickly. So I'm like, okay, I've got to do this now because these three have sold, so I really need to send these out. But I really just wanted to share like a whole video of all of these different types of Edith Holden journals because I love this theme so much, and I know I'm not alone. So yeah, there's envelope types. We did no-sew versions here. We've got my whole paper bag collection here with the foxglove journal. This one here with the bird theme. And I'm not sure what you've seen so far and what's still coming. This one is definitely still coming because it's a work in progress. My biggest Edith Holden collection that I'll be working on, because this will be from January through to December. So I've got all the covers made. I have all of the feature pages ready. I just have to coffee dye enough papers and gather enough other pages to complete these. So this will take a while, but yeah, I used Nature Notes and the Country Diary books so that there were the both types of January, February month pages, and they have different images for each. So that's what I did for the covers, and I have been wanting to do that for so long now, and finally I've done it. And yeah, so that will be probably my last collection within the Edith Holden collection. That's going to be the biggest job. But then we also have these three here. We've got sort of bird themed journals, but autumn, winter and spring. Thought that was really fun. Autumn, winter and spring. So I did some seasonal type of journals. I've made quite a lot of autumn journals as well in the past. And then these ones are more spring type journals with the flowers. And this one's more yellow themed, and this one's more purple themed. I will have flip throughs of all of these anyway. Either they'll already be on my channel or they're coming up. So those ones are some of my favorites. And then here is my wallpaper collection. So this one is a bit of a unique one. It is the autumn themed one that I have done a flip through of already. And then these ones are all part of the same sort of collection, one of each different type of colour. So we've got a purple themed one, pink, yellow, sort of more the autumn colour tones, and then blue. Again, I'm not sure if this will already have a flip through or not by the time I put this video out. But yeah, I just love these ones. They've got a mixture of other types of pages along with the Edith Holden pages as well. But you can see very much, beautiful Edith Holden inspired journal. I love these pages, so beautiful. I have kept a copy of each of the books for myself, and I'm very tempted to keep cutting them up though, so maybe I will have to eventually, once I've used all the pages, look out for some more so I can keep those ones intact for my own pleasure, turning those pages and reading those books. So yeah, I love the blue one especially, of course, because blue is my favorite color. And finally, I have some that I'm still working on. We've got this one here that is already a ready-made cover. So I will just put a signature along the spine of the kingfisher there. And then this one, of course, I wanted to do all different types. So we've got the small envelope, the large envelope, we've got the paper bag journals, we've got the book cover journals, hardcover journals, we've got the wallpaper journals. So I definitely wanted to do at least one book cover journal. So this will be the Life of Edith Holden journal here. So I still got to figure out what on earth I'm doing with the cover. And then one last Edith Holden journal I think that I want to make is one for me. So yes, I will see if I can manage to do that as well. Maybe that will be the very, very last Edith Holden journal that I make, the one that I get to keep for me. So yes, I hope you are inspired by this collection, and if you don't know the book, check out the flip throughs of them. It might not be your style, it's not everyone's style, but I just love the images, the illustrations of the flowers. You know, botanical is my favorite theme, along with you know, birds and butterflies, aside from the vintage French theme, of course, and just vintage as a general rule. Botanical is my favorite, so I especially love these ones here. And yes, it might be my biggest collection yet. And just to show you like the range of journals that you can make. Same sort of collection, Edith Holden theme, but there's a whole variety of different types of journals here, different themes within that broader Edith Holden theme. And just you can use different materials for the cover, and I really have fun with that, making all the different types of journals. So yeah, I really, really hope you got inspired, and now you want to make some journals. You've got some journal making energy going on, and maybe some journaling energy as well, because I always say that as much as I love making journals, I love even more filling them up. This is just a base, a very pretty base. That's a starting point to get you inspired to write in them and to fill them up with your own treasures, your own memories and stories, your own heart and soul to be poured out into these journals. So that's what they're for. You know, I get so much joy making them, you know, working with my favorite supplies and materials. I love using these things that make my heart happy, and then makes me even happier knowing that people can find a journal that they connect with, that their heart, you know, connects with it, and it's a soul connection, and where a journal just speaks to you, and then you can fill it up and use those pages. I love that, and it's such an honor to be able to, you know, create these journals that you have no idea who they're going to speak to, who they're going to connect with, and the fact that people can use them and make them their own. It's such an honor, such a privilege. If you make journals, you know what I mean. you make them and then you send them out into the world, and then off they go, and you share them, and yeah, they're no longer yours, and they're there for someone else to get joy out of. So I could just go on all day about how beautiful these Edith Holden pages are, and it just looks so scrumptious here. This is why I want to share this video, because I wanted to see them all together, just see what it looks like with all the covers and all the pretty pages together, because when I choose my covers, I'm choosing my favorite pages. So it just looks beautiful. Now I have a record of it, so I can look back at this, because it is a tiny bit painful having to part with some of these. All right, guys. Oh, I love them. I love them. I love them. I love them. They're so pretty. Okay. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys. A big thank you to my beautiful patrons who supported me in August. Thank you so much for allowing me to create full-time and share videos daily. If you would like to become a patron in September, the link is down below in the description box, and that's where you get access to extra videos, sneak peeks of all my creations, and first access to them. You get the journal making series. I do a journal making series each month over there, and printables for the Ruby tier and higher, and mail sent to you for the higher tiers. There's also access to the Intentional Life course and the Marco Polo group if you're interested in that tier. And yeah, check out my journaling courses down below as well. They are open anytime throughout the year.